Hey, Ray O'Daniel here. This video, I'm super excited to bring you some cool new features that HighLevel has released regarding its new content AI. The ability to create images, which is awesome, and the ability to do so a little bit more advanced configuration at the agency level. Before we get started, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hook a brother up, subscribe. Always appreciate your support. If you feel like this video was worth it, please give me a comment. If it's not completely what you're looking for, leave me a comment. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you out with. I'll either answer your question or give another video to help you out. Thanks so much. So let's hop into it. So before we get into the AI generation part of HighLevel, what I'd like to do is help you understand, take a step back here and cover some of the other information, a little bit of information I have in my other content AI video, just to give you a foundation for this video. So Content AI is a new feature inside of HighLevel that allows you to now do text and image creation inside of HighLevel in the social media platform, email marketing, and so forth. Now, the new image creation process inside of HighLevel, at least right now, has been released in production. It is not as extensive as the text version of Content AI. There are limitations, at least initially here within the system, but I'm going to show you some workarounds that you can use to work around that and use the content creation feature in other parts of HighLevel. So just follow that. But there's also been some administration changes to Content AI. So inside of, if you're on the Agency Pro, that's the $497 plan, you will recognize the SAS Configurator. That's kind of where we're at right now. Now, one of the main benefits of having the Agency Pro plan, the $497, is the ability to rebill your clients for the use of these services, of which Content AI is one of them. So here, if we look at the SAS Configurator and scroll down, I'm here all the way to the bottom. Notice in this section right here, I'm going to blow this up. Notice in this Content AI section, this is where we can rebill, meaning we can charge anywhere from 1x, which means we're not overcharging or upcharging anything, to 10x times what HighLevel charges the agency. We can rebill that to the client. Now, it's up to you to come up with the slider scale of where you're at. Currently, as you see, the slider on this is set to 3x. So right now, if you take a look, your cost is going to be 0.09 cents per 1,000 words charged to customer. $10 will give you this. So these are the ability to charge for text messages. Now, inside of the image creation will charge you 0.06 cents, I guess, per image that gets created inside of the Content AI image creation. So right now, what we want to do is I just want to at least show you the rebilling capability. This is something that we have, again, in the $497 plan. If you're on the $297 plan, there's really no exact match for this on the $297 plan. So that's one of those things where you'll have to increase the plan cost to maybe include this, or manually send out invoices to your clients each month for their usage on these particular services if you choose to enable them. Now, keep this in mind, you can turn Content AI on and off. Now, I will let you know, by default, Content AI is on inside of HighLevel. When you create your account, you create your sub-account, that Content AI feature is turned on. So if you do not want them to have it, you purposely have to go in after the sub-account's created and turn them off. Let's look at the new feature that HighLevel has shown you here inside of the settings. This is at the agency level. So at the agency level, you need to come here and you need to come to this new menu option here for Content AI. Now, here's one of the nice things that they've got regarding a new feature that they've got. This new Content AI screen was not available before. So now what you can do, initially what would happen is that at the company level, let me start there. I kind of jumped the gun. At the company level, if you scroll down, you will see that Content AI here is something that you would have to turn on. Now, the other video that I had created regarding Content AI showed you about this, but this is to turn content on or off for the entire company. You could do it here. But one of the problems is great, we turn it on. Now it's on for all sub-accounts. Well, crap, what if some of my clients don't want that? And I want to be able to turn that feature off so that somebody doesn't use it and then they get charged for it. And then I have to deal with the invoicing and all that other crap later about how they didn't ask for the service, and it becomes a nightmare. So right now, if you take a look here for Content AI, HighLevel has answered that question. So now if you take a look here, you can enable and disable this feature. for each particular sub-account that you've got in your system. So any one of these, just slide it off, and then you can just simply turn that off for any particular sub-location right here at the agency level. Makes it very nice. This is a great user interface that HighLevel has provided the agency to be able to do that. But again, just remember, it's on by default. So once you create that feature, you're going to have to make sure that you create a task on your new procedure list for onboarding to sit back and go through and make sure that they know this feature is available, and that you might have to update your terms and conditions. If that's the case, to let them know that this is a new feature, it is enabled, and if they choose to utilize it, they will be charged for the corresponding, whatever times amount you've set. Again, if you're on the 497 plan, you could set the slider and the billing is done automatically. 297, you will have to keep track of that. So if you get a bill and they were charged $5 for this content creation, and you want to charge 3 times or whatever the multiplier is, then you're going to have to invoice them in this example for, say, $15 for the use of that. That's going to be something that you have to manually do. Again, that's why I always recommend that people go with the 497 plan. It's very easy to make money on this plan, to pay and cover the cost of that plan, and all you need is a few customers and clients to do that. So back to this, if you want to do it, here is where you enable and disable. And if you want to enable and disable the rebilling, now this is where it becomes important here. When it comes to enable and disable rebilling, notice if I hover over this, please activate SaaS mode for this sub-account. Right now, these accounts are not in SaaS mode. These are just regular accounts. So the rebilling part of that is not enabled. So they have to be a SaaS enabled account in order for them to, them to be able to get billed. Now, if they are SaaS, okay, and you don't want them billed for the individual usage, for instance, you may want to include a different package or plan, or increase your package by $20, $50 a month. I'm not sure how you would want to bill, but you can increase your package cost and then turn off and disable billing so that they pretty much, your agency will still be charged for those services, but the rebilling will not be charged to your client or customer. So hopefully that makes sense to you. So this is the new interface that HighLevel has given for the agency level. So now we've done this, let's go back and take a look at one of our, we're going to take a look at this account here. Digi Global Agency is just a test account that we've got set up for us to do things. Now, this new image creation process with Content AI is only available right now in the social planner. So let's take a look at that. So if you go to marketing, come up here to the social planner. This is I've got one of my social media accounts connected to this just so we can test and show you how to use this. So right now, let's just go ahead and click on new post. You will need to select the account first. So we're going to select the account. Now, when you get this, notice that the Content AI button is over here. This is one that we've already shown you. If you click on that, this is the title and the actually creating the text version of the social media posting here. This is not what we're looking for here. So we're going to close this. In order to do this, we're going to have to click on this image icon. So I'm going to blow this up, the little image icon that we have right here. If we click on that, notice that we've got create image using AI and then upload to media library. So this new create image from AI is new. This is where the HighLevel has placed the new image creation process. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on that. First of all, let's take a look at some of the options that we have here. It's going to say describe your image. Now, for this, we're going to put in a description, but keep in mind, the more detailed you can provide, the better the image will be. So all those different phrases and everything else that you have, colors, hairstyles, hair color, eye color, I mean, all the details that you can make will be involved with that, and the image will be much more of what you're looking for. So right now, you've got a number of variations. So if you want to have a different kind of variations on this. Now, one of the things I want to look at here is choose your image style. This I thought was pretty cool. So if you take a look at this, you've got this, I'm going to blow this up a little bit here. You've got this filmic. So it kind of looks like Pixar, that kind of Pixar glossy look that you see in the movies. You can have a photo, just a regular kind of picture photo. But then you've got different types of things. You've got digital art. So you've got like clip art kind of settings, posters, and you see the kind of different images that you can create based upon what you're looking for. So if we keep going down here, we've got 3D model, pastel art, sketch. If you want to have a sketch, that's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. But here for watercolor and then color pencil. So these are some nice different features that you are allowed to do inside of HighLevel to create images. But me personally, I'm going to choose the filmic. I kind of like this, that glossy, like little color thing, and it kind of creates a cartoon character. So let's see what we're going to do. I'm going to say blue-eyed, blonde Viking warrior on his battleship going to war. I guess it's raw. That has a lot of macho stuff in there, right? So right now, we're going to do this. We're going to click on 3 variations. Let's kind of give a different kind of variety. We're going to do filmic. Now, keep this in mind. Unfortunately, you can't do variations inside of like one variation for filmic, one variation for photo, not without recreating this over and over again. So I would have to create one for filmic, copy and paste this, and create one variation for photo. You see what I'm saying? So you would have to do that for each one of these if you wanted to. But I just wanted to show you what this looks like. And then once we do here, it's going to click generate. Now, before this did take, probably 10 to 15 seconds to go out and, look at this, create the image, and then come back and and generate an image here. But one of the cool things that I want to show you here, it's always cool to kind of get these images back and just see what you've got here. But so we've got this particular image. I'm going to blow this up here. We've got blue-eyed, blonde hair, Viking warrior on this battleship. And then we've got another one here. So which one do you think we're going to use? I kind of like this one. I think it's pretty cool. So right now, one of the cool things about this is when you generate this, you can pick one and then just simply click continue. And then this will load it inside of your social media post. Now, if you're going to be doing social media posts, you can just finish your post, type your content, and do all the finishing work. You could post this, save it for later, and do all the other cool features that you can do inside of the social media planner. However, what if you want to use this image inside of an email template? Not right now. Unfortunately, I did try to get this thing tested. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. But before we go into that, I do want to show you something pretty cool here. If you remember from the last video, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. But inside of here, anything that you use inside of the content AI gets stored inside of your HighLevel. So once you generate it, you won't lose it. So those 3 variations we just had, in a sense, we paid for that. So we don't want to lose those images. We may want to reuse those images in the future for something else. We don't know. So if you come in here to automation, notice that you have content AI. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look how awesome that is. So you don't just have text here anymore. Now, this content AI, this is your sort of library. This is where all of your content that you've used, that you've searched for before, or that you've purchased, this is where you go find it again. So if you take a look here, there is text, and now you have this new image tab that you can go to. But if you take a look here, you do see that this is some of the text. And inside text, you can use the social planner, blog, funnel, website, or email. Any one of those are available if you're doing the text version of Content AI. However, if you click on the image, notice that the image only has social planner right here. So that's the only feature that this has been integrated into yet. I will stress yet. HighLevel will come out and integrate this further. I don't know how. I will probably create an updated video when they come out with it later. But what if you want to utilize this feature right now and you wanted to utilize it inside of your funnel, or if you want to utilize it inside of your email? How would you do that? So let's take a look at that. But once we take a look at this, notice that this is an image that I generated. Notice that you take a look at it. I'm going to blow this up a little bit. Here we've got, I did one where it says beautiful princess in yellow dress about to attend the ball. So if I do this, there's 2 variations, and it tells you the cost. Like this cost me 12 cents to generate these images. The one for the Viking just cost me 18 cents for that. So it's 0.06 cents per image again. Now, if I wanted to go into this, I can click on go to. Now, this right here pops up a little bit, but one of the nice things about this is look at this. Save to library. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So because we already, if you take a look at this, notice that this image already has a check mark next to it. This little check mark in the corner here. That right there, if you remember, this is the one that we use inside of the social planner. When I selected that inside of the post for the social planner, HighLevel automatically added this to the media library. So the images are in the media library for you to utilize. Now, what if I want to come back and utilize this other image? let's just say I wanted to utilize this one. Well, why don't I just go ahead and save this? But before I do that, let me kind of show you how this works here. But this is where you can find the images and you can go back and save them to the library. Once you're in the media library, then of course you can use any of the image feature where you can just click on the image, click upload to media library, go find the image, and then simply put it in wherever you want to use images, whether it be funnels, websites, wherever. You can use that. So, but before I save this, what I want to do is kind of show it to you. So inside the settings here, we're going to come over here inside the settings, and then we're going to come down here to media. Then we're going to open up the media library. So notice that we've got this here. The images are not here. We're using folders. Look at this. This content AI automatically gets created for you. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Notice now we've got 2 images. These are the only images that I've used inside of HighLevel, so these are the only images that are inside the media library right now. So right now, if you wanted to, we can just simply expand back out. We're going to click on the back button, go back into the automation, the content AI screen, the image. We're going to come back into our Vikings and pull these images back up, and we're going to say save to library, and then save to library. So once we do that and come back here, we're going to come back to settings, media, we're going to open up the media library, go back into content AI, and then look at what we got here. All of our images are nicely stored inside of the content AI folder where they're organized and we can always find them. Now, how do we use them inside of, let's just say, an email template? So right now, if we want to come back over here, we're going to click on the marketing. We're going to go to our email template builder here. And we're going to come back and just say new, let's just say blank template. We're going to use the designer on this one. We're not going to do code. But one of the things I noticed here is this image. Let's just say if I wanted to drop an image into this, notice on this screen, there's no button like there was inside of the social media planner. There's no way to integrate the content AI image creation inside of this particular screen. Not yet. I'm sure HighLevel will come up with something in there where you can click on content AI and implement it. However, as a workaround, all we have to do is go to the social media planner first, get all of our images created, and keep in mind, we don't actually even have to select them for the post that we have. We don't even have, remember we selected an image and continued with the post. We didn't even have to do that. We could have just canceled the social planner, backed out right then, and then went into the automation, the content AI, went to the image tab, went over there and then saved all those images into the media library. And then at that point, they become available for us here to be able to utilize. So if we wanted to click replace, we now open up the media library. We can open up this, and I'm going to choose this nice image of the pretty princess with the, not going to do the Viking. Let's just go pretty this way. Pretty princess. So let's go ahead and put that in there. But now you see how we can use the automated content AI image creation process and utilize those images anywhere else that we can have HighLevel. We can create an image in the funnel, an image in the website. We can use these anywhere we want to. Unfortunately, right now, as a workaround, you will have to go through the social media planner tool, image auto creation process first, and then create the images, and then back out of it from there, choose whatever, create as many of those as you want, back out, and then now that you've got them, you can just simply come back into your library. We're not gonna save this one. Come back into your automation, your content AI, and your image library to access any of your images, save any of one of those into the content AI folder inside of your media library, and then they're available anywhere else in HighLevel. So I hope you appreciated this video. It is some really cool features. I'm impressed that HighLevel always keeps up with the changing times and gives new features and services with no additional monthly cost, to your base package. You do pay it on a per usage basis, but I mean, that's normal. You're going to get that anywhere. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, if you did, please click like on it. Give me a comment if you found it useful. If you'd like to know anything else, again, please leave me a comment. I'm always appreciative. And as always, thank you so much and have a great day. Hey, if you're interested in learning more about HighLevel, click on the link below regarding my free HighLevel course. It goes over everything that you need to do to get your account created, get it set up, and get it going in about 2 days. I also, if you sign up with HighLevel with me, I do offer a snapshot as well as a client onboarding course that can be used by your client or even used to train your own team to do client onboarding. I want to thank you so much again and have a great day.